Titans issue 3, written by Dan Abnett, art by Brett Booth. And I know you and Connor weren't super into the last issue. You didn't hate it, but you weren't, super feeling it. I do think this one was a step up.
Yeah, but I'm still like, if Wally's not in this book, I don't care as much.
I get that. But it did do, like, I mean, all the stuff I liked about it was Wally based, I suppose. That's true.
Yeah,
But it was very Wally focused. We had,
it was better than the last issue for sure. And that is like you just said, because of the Wally and Linda stuff here in this issue.
But I mean, that could be fair. Like, maybe the next arc will be focused on one of the other ones, and we'll care about them more next issue. But right now, obviously, we're in Wally fever because Wally just came back. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And him going and seeing Linda, and them having some good chemistry, and they have that exchange where, so in this world, I'm just making it fall into your, like, like, are you the Flash? And he's like, no, I'm a Flash. He's like,
Flash.
Well, obviously, I'm not going to fall in your arms then. I'm not going to just date a Flash. I have standards. Like. Really good, witty banter, and they feel like they're destined to be together. And that's obviously the ending is that Kadabra shows up and steals her, and so obviously we set up the plot for the next issue. But of course, we need to talk about the thing that leads to that though. When Kadabra's like talking about, oh wait, Wally and Linda aren't meant to be together yet. Something weird's happened with time in the universe, and this wasn't his doing. It was his doing. Like. Who is this his? Right? And we're like, is he talking about Manhattan? It feels like he is. And then, of course, he pulls out his pocket watch, and his nosebleed hits the watch, and you see it just like the Watchman button.
A Watchman, call out, an homage.
And I'm like, oh man. Do you know what they're doing such a good job of here? Is they're really spacing out these little hints. Throughout all the books, there's one maybe every 3 weeks. 3 or 4 weeks. Where we get like a little...
Oh, what it should be.
Yeah.
And
this was a really cool one. I was like, so Kadabra knows about this? Does he really know about it? Like...
Yeah, but he's from the future, right?
That's true,
he has a different perspective of things.
That's true, because it's possible that he's from the future, so he's from after whenever they sort everything out. So, like, he's looking back and going, wait, this shouldn't be here yet. Or is he from the original future before things get messed with and things aren't adding up for him because timelines of...
Well, yeah. And see, from my perspective, he's much more of a Wally villain than a Barry villain. So he's going to have more of a... Because he even brings that up here. He goes, the original Flash and his kid Flash thwarted me, but I have more issues with the younger one. And...
Yeah. Do you know what I liked? See that whole scene where he's got all the doppelgangers, and he's like, right, give me the analysis of everyone, right? That, for me, as much as weird as it was last issue that there was all these doppelgangers, I did think this made it worth it. This is what he was doing. He was getting them to like analyze them and all that. It was actually
also there's that moment between Donna and Roy.
Yes.
Between Arsenal and Donna Troy, and where he kind of just plays off. Oh, I'm a liar. Like, don't believe anything I said. I was trying to just defeat her.
Yeah, because she asked about him saying that he loved her when he had the lasso of persuasion on him in the last issue, and it has that nice little moment at the end of that scene where he says, no, I just mean like a buddy. And she's like, oh, good. And she walks away, and then he's like, quietly says, see, I'm a good liar.
Yeah, I'm a great liar. Yeah, like, this is the most I've cared about Roy since, like, he was in Checkmate back in the day, and he lost his arm and cried for justice.
Oh, that's a while ago.
So, like, well, because him and Red Hood and the Outlaws, which I read far too many issues of, which is why I'm not reading the current one, because I know better. But yeah, I thought that was a nice little breathing moment, and I think we also keep seeing them eat. So food's being shared. Yeah,
made me want pizza. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It really did. No, I'm still enjoying it. I don't get me wrong. I don't think it's one of the best books of Rebirth, but I think the character stuff it's doing with Wally and its little hints at the overall Rebirth stuff is making it consistently fun. And I'm liking the banter between the characters, which I think makes for a lot.
Yep. Abnett definitely has that down. Like, I think he does better with group books than like Aquaman, where it's so focused on one character, or Aquaman and Mera. So
I think because I come to this where I could happily read like 10 issues of these characters just sitting at a campfire talking, where as long as I get some banter, I'm usually quite happy.
Yeah.
So that's Titans issue 3 with the Watchmen hints and teases. Hopefully that'll lead to something soon.